Have you ever wondered how your choices and challenges are shaping to your connection with the divine? You may not realize now, but every step you take, every decision you make is guiding you towards something much bigger than what imagined before, discovering the secrets that can completely transform your spiritual journey. I want to ask you something important. Subscribe to the channel, leave your I like it, and activate the bell. This is not just help us spread this message, but also ensures that miss any essential content for your trip. And I want to know from you, what was the greatest sign that the universe has given you? Comment below, because your experience can inspire others, people who also seek clarity and purpose. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal something powerful to you, a detail crucial that can change completely your perspective on the spiritual journey. Are you ready to discover how to live in harmony with the divine? So comment, I'm down ready. Life is full of signs invisible that often pass unnoticed in the midst of the hustle and bustle of the day-to-day day for the chosen ones. These signs are as messages from the divine, subtle guides that point the way to follow. Recognizing them requires sensitivity and presence will to silence the mind and listen with your heart to these signs. They can appear in the form of synchronicities, intuitions, or even in moments of greatest challenge where the spiritual growth is inevitable. When you start to recognize these signs, you realize that it's a coincidence, that unexpected meeting, the right word said at the moment, suitable, or even an obstacle, seemingly insurmountable, they can be there to teach something essential. These moments are like a map drawn by the divine that guides you towards the purpose greatest of your life. The more you lend attention, becomes more evident connection between these signs and your journey spiritual. By recognizing the signs invisible, you not only connect with what divine, but you also strengthen your trust in the process. Is like learning to decipher a secret language that uses the universe to communicate with you. This brings clarity, peace, and certainty that you are on the path correct. Even when the steps they seem uncertain, faith is one of the most powerful tools you can use to overcome times of uncertainty when everything around you seems to crumble. It is faith that sustains your journey by offering an anchor in the midst of chaos. This faith is neither blind nor passive, but active and transformative, and requires you to trust in something bigger of what your eyes can see in the moments of greatest doubt. It is common to feel lost, as if the ground had disappeared under your feet, but it is precisely at these moments when the faith becomes more crucial, acts as a beacon illuminating the eye walk. Even when you can't see the final destination, faith transforms uncertainty into opportunity, helping you to see possibilities where before alone there was obstacles. This transforming power does not only strengthen your connection with the divine, but also awakens your strength inside every time you choose to believe. Even in the face of adversity, you are sending a clear signal to the universe of that you are committed to your journey, and it is. This provision opens doors, aligns events, and brings miracles unexpected to your life. The most difficult challenges are also those that reveal your true strength inside. When you face situations that seem insurmountable, you discover that there is a resilience within of you that maybe you didn't know existed. This force does not come from outside, but of a deep connection with your essence and the purpose greater than the universe behind for you. Every challenge is an opportunity, disguised an opportunity to grow and transform. Although it is natural to resist pain and discomfort, it is important to remember that these experiences are tools, that they shape your character and expand your ability to face the world. Inner strength that arises from the challenges is like a muscle that strengthens with use. The more you face adversity, more prepared you are ready to overcome the next one. Moments of difficulty have the power to redefine priorities and illuminate aspects of life that previously happened unnoticed. Teach valuable lessons about patience, empathy, and self-confidence. When accepting challenges, instead of running away from them, you become a version of yourself, stronger, wiser, and more resistant to suffering. Although painful is usually the catalyst for major transformations, spiritual has the ability to destabilize the superficial and make you space for you to connect with your essence deeper. No matter how difficult the suffering can reveal hidden truths about who you are and the greater purpose that you are destined to fulfill this connection between suffering and spiritual purpose. It is evident in the stories of overcoming, where the pain becomes the starting point of a journey of self-discovery. Suffering forces you to look towards within, question your choices, and seek answers that go beyond material. Pain reveals your resilience and the strength that comes from faith in something bigger. When you understand that the suffering is part of the process, stops being just a negative experience and becomes a powerful tool. Growth, every tear shed, and every struggle you face shapes you, and closer to the divine purpose for your life. It is through suffering that we find the light that guides us to following level in a world full of noise and distractions. Silencing the mind is an act of bravery, and wisdom is in the silence where you find clarity necessary to hear the whisper of the divine, that inner guide that has always present state, but which is often drowned by external chaos. The mind is not just a practice of relaxation, but a tool, spiritual essential for chosen. When you take the time to calm your mind, create space for divine wisdom, flow freely, this silence is not empty, but full of possibilities, allows you to connect with your intuition. Notice the signs around you and receive that can completely transform your journey. Is in this state of stillness that the divine reveals truths that perhaps never notice in the middle of the hustle of daily life. In addition to silencing the mind, is a way to demonstrate faith and delivery by reducing speed and allow God to take control. You are showing that you trust the plan more big, even when the details are still they are not. Of course, this practice strengthens your spiritual connection, providing peace, concentration, and a renewed sense of purpose. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can cultivate in your life. When you choose, concentrate on what is good. Even in the midst of challenges, your energy increase and be with your greater purpose. Gratitude not only changes your perspective, it also transforms the way you interact with the world around you. Is an act of recognizing the blessings that are already present, leaving room for that manifest themselves. More cultivate the gratitude is a daily practice, can be as simple as expressing gratitude for a sunrise, company of a friend, or opportunity to learn of one difficulty. These small acts of recognition create a stream of positive energy that attracts more than. It's as if the universe responded to your grateful heart, aligning events and circumstances that support your journey. Also, gratitude strengthens your connection with the divine, is a form of silent prayer, a reminder constant that regardless of your circumstances, you are being guided. And be careful, when you embrace gratitude, you discover that even the challenges contain hidden gifts, and that each step you take, no matter how small it may seem, is part of a larger plan. Resilience is the quality that allows the chosen face the most difficult moments without lose connection with your purpose. It's just the ability to resist adversity, but also to grow and strengthen through it. Every challenge you overcome not only strengthens your spiritual strength, but also deepen your understanding of purpose, greater, that guides your life. This force does not appear overnight, shaped by the battles you face, the scars you carry, and the faith you sustains every step towards the future. Being resilient means accepting that you will always have all the answers. You will understand the reasons behind each difficult situation. However, it is precisely in this space of uncertainty where it flourishes. Resilience teaches you to trust, process, adapt to change, and find learning opportunities, even in the darkest moments. Every time you choose to move forward, even when the road seems impossible, you are strengthening your soul and testing you, same as the light inside you is more powerful than any darkness. Exterior resilience also inspires to others. Your ability to cope challenges with courage and determination serves as a powerful example for those around you. You become the living proof that it is possible to transform pain into growth and difficulty and victory through resilience. You don't just shape your strength spiritual, but you also illuminate the path for those who share your trip. Synchronicity is one of the most fascinating phenomena in the life of the chosen ones. Is like a reminder of the universe that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, guided by forces beyond comprehension. These events, apparently matching, are actually answers divine that perfectly align the circumstances, people and situations to support your trip. Synchronicity is not a matter of luck, but rather energetic alignment with the purpose that God has intended for you. When you start paying attention to synchronicities, you realize that nothing is random, that meeting unexpected, a phrase you read exactly when you need it, or even numbers that repeat with frequency. All of these are a way in, that the universe communicates. These messages serve as guides and confirm that you are on the right path, and that your choices are in harmony with the greater plan. The more you open yourself to recognize these more frequent synchronicities, they return, creating the sensation that divine walks by your side. This connection with the synchronicity strengthens your faith and your ability to trust the process, even when circumstances, these little ones, seem difficult. Miracles remind you that you are being cared, and guidance are tangible proof that behind every challenge develop a greater purpose, and you are never alone on your journey. La spiritual freedom does not consist of escape from life's difficulties, but to accept them with the confidence of that every experience has a purpose. For the chosen ones, this freedom comes when they stop fighting against him, flow from the universe and surrender to the plan divine. This surrender is not resignation, but an act of faith and courage, since requires you to let go of control and trust fully in God. Surrender to his greater purpose is liberating, because it eliminates the need to understand or predict every detail of your trip change. You learn to live in the present, accepting what comes with gratitude and curiosity. This delivery transforms your relationship with challenges, allowing you to see them as growth opportunities and not as insurmountable obstacles. As you align with your purpose older, you begin to experience a peace that transcends circumstances, a trust unbreakable in which everything is happening exactly as it should. It also affects your relationships with others. When you live with a purpose, you don't feel tied to expectations of other people or the limitations imposed by society. You become authentic. You live according to your essence, and you radiate that truth to the world. This authenticity not only strengthens your connection with the divine, but also inspires those around you to seek their own freedom. Spiritual fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles that many face along their journey. Spiritual appears as an internal voice that questions your ability, devalues your achievements, and tries to convince you not to. You are worthy of the purpose that God has placed in your life for the chosen ones. Overcoming this fear is essential, since not only limits its growth, but it also prevents them from fully living the divine plan. The first step to overcome this fear is to recognize it as an illusion. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a natural part of the process of learning and growth. Every setback, every mistake carries a valuable lesson. That closer to your essence, when it changes perspective on failure, begins to see it as a stepping stone rather than a barrier. This change of mentality transforms your relationship with challenges and strengthens your resilience. Also trust the plan. Divine helps dispel the fear of failure when you think you are guided by a force majeure. You understand that even the difficult moments have a purpose. This trust provides courage to act even without guarantees of immediate success. By burning the fear of failure, you free yourself to live with authenticity and boldness, knowing that regardless of the results you are on the way. Correct. Every choice you make has the power to shape your spiritual journey. For the chosen ones to live consciously, it means being attentive to decisions that they take, recognizing that they have an impact not only on the present, but also in the future. Attention to the elections does not have to see with perfection, but with intention to act in accordance with their values and aligned with purpose. Divine conscious choices start with self-reflection before making a decision. Ask yourself, if it is in harmony with who you are and the path you want to follow. Often, world tries to push you into actions impulsive or inconsiderate, but the chosen ones know the importance of taking a break and listen to your intuition. This practice only avoid regrets, but it also strengthens your connection with what? Divine, that always guides those who seek act wisely. The impact of these choices are reflected in your energy, relationships, and even opportunities. What's south in your life? When you live with intention, you create a positive flow that attracts situations and people that align with your mission. This alignment does not only makes your trip easier, but also provides a sense of peace and purpose, reinforcing the importance of living consciously and connected live in harmony with the divine. It is the greatest objective of the chosen ones. This harmony is not about absence of challenges, but of finding peace and purpose in their midst. When you are aligned with God, every aspect of your life, your actions, thoughts, and emotions become an expression of faith and gratitude. This connection brings a fulfillment that transcends the physical plane, filling your soul in a way that nothing material can offer. This fullness begins with surrender, by putting aside the desire to control and trust in the divine. Plan open to receive the blessings and lessons that life has for offering you. This does not mean that never you will face difficulties, but you will be equipped to face them with equanimity and strength. Living in harmony with the divine transforms even the most challenging situations in growth opportunities and learning. Furthermore, this harmony impacts all areas of your life. Your relationships, they make you more meaningful. World perspective expands and you find joy in the little things. The fullness that arises from this connection, it's a constant reminder to pass. Whatever happens, you are exactly where you are. It means that you must be guided and cared by force majeure.